Hey everyone, welcome back to the Front Porch Reality. Today I'm here with another video. Today we'll be doing a Big Brother Brantsteele with all the Reindeer Games contestants. We have Britney, Cameron, Cody, Danielle, Frankie, Josh, Nicole, Taylor, and Xavier. Just a warning, there might be a few spoilers for Reindeer Games episodes 1 through 3 if you haven't seen them already. Make sure to go check them out before you watch this video. But anyways, let's get back to this. Week 1. I have all the profiles randomized and the jury is set to 5 members. Let's get to it. We already have some alliances right off the bat. We have Britney and Danielle, Josh and Xavier, Cody, Josh and Xavier. Okay. Let's see. Who's going to be the first head of household? It comes down to Cody, Frankie, and Nicole. Cody finishes third, then Frankie, and Nicole's the first head of household. Congratulations, Nicole. Okay, Nicole has nominated Britney and Taylor. Nicole is head of household. Britney and Taylor's nominees will participate in the power of veto. Nicole draws house guest choice and selects Cameron to participate. Britney draws Josh to participate. Taylor draws Xavier to participate. Okay, let's see. Who is going to be the veto winner? Josh finishes last. Then Nicole. Then Britney. Taylor finishes third. Then Xavier. And Cameron has won the golden power of veto. Congratulations, Cameron. Cameron decides to use it on Taylor. Okay. And the final nominees are Josh and Britney. Let's see, who is going to go home this week? What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments below before we get to the eviction. Cody and Danielle have a heated argument. Britney finds Josh creepy and tells the other house guests. Britney tells a heartfelt story about why she needs the money. Not the comments. I was thinking about comments and I said comments instead of money. Britney and Josh face eviction. Make sure to pause the video here and let me know who you think is going to be evicted in the comments below. They give speeches about why they should stay. The house guests vote. Cameron votes for Britney. Cody votes for Britney. Danielle votes for Britney. Okay, it's not looking good for Britney. It's already 4-2, at least. But that means she's already out. Frankie for Britney. Taylor for Josh. Xavier for Britney. Okay, Britney is out 5-1. Sorry, Britney. Bye-bye. Okay, we're on our last pre-jury week. Let's see, who's going to be the last pre-juror. Josh and Xavier Alliance. Cody, Josh, and Xavier Alliance. But the alliance between Xavier and Josh is no more. Xavier finishes last, then Frankie, then Danielle, then Josh. Cody finishes third, then Cameron. And Taylor is the new head of household. Congratulations, Taylor. She's not going to be the pre-juror. She's going to make it to jury at least. She nominates Cody and Nicole. Okay. Let's see. Taylor is HOH. Cody and Nicole as nominees will participate in power of veto. Taylor draws Danielle to participate. Cody draws Xavier to participate. And Nicole draws house guest choice and selects Cameron to participate. Okay, let's see. Who's going to be the power of veto winner for week 2? Xavier finishes last on the competition, then Cameron, then Nicole, then Cody, then Taylor, and Danielle wins golden power of veto. But she does not use it. Cody and Nicole are the final nominees. Let me know in the comments below who you think is going to be evicted week 2. Taylor irrationally lashes out at Danielle. Cameron earns extra money for this week's budget. Taylor and Josh have a heated argument. Okay. Cody and Nicole face eviction. They give their speeches about why they should stay. The house guests vote. The first vote, Cameron, votes for Cody. That's 1 vote Cody, 0 Nicole. Danielle votes for Cody. 2 Cody, 0 Danielle. Or Nicole, not Danielle. Frankie votes for Cody. 3 Cody, 0 Nicole. Josh votes for Cody, 4 Cody, 0 Nicole. Xavier votes for Nicole, 1 Nicole, 3 votes, or 4 votes for Cody. Cody is evicted. Okay, bye-bye Cody. This is not looking too good so far. Let's see what week 3 brings. Josh and Xavier have an alliance. Okay. Josh finishes last and the head of household. Nicole finishes 5th in the head of household. Then Xavier. Then Danielle. Then Cameron, and Frankie wins his first head of household. Congratulations, Frankie. He's going to nominate Cameron and Xavier. Okay, we are in the jury phase, by the way. Frankie as head of household, Cameron and Xavier as nominees. They will participate in the power of veto. Frankie draws Danielle to participate. Cameron draws Josh, and Xavier draws Nicole. Xavier finishes last in the power of veto. Then Nicole, then Cameron, then Danielle, then Josh, and then Frankie has won the golden power of veto as well. That is crazy. He's won both the head of household and power of veto this week. Is he turning into a Heisman? Well, who knows? Let's see. Cameron and Xavier state why they should be saved. Frankie does not use his power of veto, so it's either going to be Cameron or Xavier out in the first jury member. Cameron finds Danielle creepy and tells everyone else. Taylor rationally lashes out at Josh again. Pretty sure she did that last week too. She must really hate Josh for some reason. Okay, Cameron and Xavier face eviction. Let me know in the comments who y'all think is going to be evicted week 3. Danielle votes to evict Cameron. Josh votes for evict Cameron. Nicole votes for Xavier, and Taylor votes for Cameron. Cameron is out, sadly. So, 2 of the 3 people that's already been voted out, or not voted out, eliminated on Reindeer Games, are voted out on here. Yeah. Week 4. Josh and Xavier are still holding out strong. Taylor finishes last in the 4th head of household, then Danielle, then Xavier, Nicole, and Josh wins the head of household. He's probably gonna put up Taylor. Let's see who else has gone up. Yep, Taylor and Danielle. Okay. Pretty sure those were his closest allies on Reindeer Games, but let's see. We already know that Taylor's been lashing out at him. Who knows why Danielle's put up? We'll see. Josh is head of household. Taylor and Danielle's nominees will participate. Everyone else is participating, which is Frankie, Nicole, and Xavier. We're down to the final 6 already. That's the thing about Reindeer Games. It's just 9 people. But it's amazing. I love it so far. It's lots of action and drama and everything. Anything you could wish for in a Big Brother season, it has. Taylor finishes last on the head of household, then Josh, then Xavier, and then Danielle finishes 3rd, then Nicole, and then Frankie has won the golden power of veto. He does not use it. Taylor and Danielle are still up. A banner flies over stating that Josh should not be trusted. Okay. Taylor and Danielle face eviction. Who do y'all want to go home, or who do you think is going to go home? Let me know in the comments. Frankie votes for Taylor. Nicole votes for Taylor. And Xavier votes for Danielle. Taylor is sadly voted out. Bye, Taylor. Gonna miss you. Okay, yep. Frankie is already turning into a competition beast. He has 1 head of household, 2 power vetoes already, and it's only week 5. We still have 2 weeks left and a final head of household. Let's see. How many wins is going to rack up? Okay, there's a new alliance between Frankie and Nicole. Okay, that's pretty realistic. Let's see what's next. Xavier finishes last on the head of household. Then Nicole, then Frankie, and Danielle wins the head of household. She's probably going to put up Josh for putting her up last week. Yep. Josh and Xavier. Let's see how it works out. The veto selections, everyone's participating. Okay. Josh comes in last, then Xavier, then Nicole, then Frankie, and Danielle has won the Golden Power veto. She is not going to use it. Josh and Xavier remain on the block. Then here's the house events for this week. Let me know in the comments below who y'all think's going home. After borrowing an item from Nicole, Xavier accidentally breaks it. Frankie holds a household meeting to apologize for his behavior in the house. It is well received. Okay. Here's the eviction voting. We only have 2 votes. Frankie's vote goes to evict Xavier. Nicole's vote goes to evict Josh. Oh, it's a tie. We have a last minute tie. Excuse me. Let's see. Danielle, as head of household, evicts Xavier. Okay, I was expecting her to go for Josh because she almost got voted out with him. But okay. Bye-bye, Xavier. Nice to see you. See you at finale night. Okay, it's down to Danielle, Frankie, Josh, and Nicole. This is pretty realistic. Actually, not really at all, because Danielle's already out. But this final 3 on the bottom is pretty realistic in my opinion. The last regular head of household. It comes down to Josh, Nicole, and Frankie, of course. Nicole finishes 3rd, then Josh, and Frankie wins his final head of household, unless he wins the final head of household competitions. But Frankie begins the nomination ceremony. Danielle and Nicole are put up. Josh is participating. Comes down to Frankie, Danielle, and Josh. 2nd place is Josh. Danielle wins Golden Power veto. She's going to go ahead and use it on herself, and Josh is put up. Let's see, Josh is probably going home. Danielle's vote is to evict Josh. Makes sense. Okay, final 3 is Frankie, Nicole, and Danielle. Congratulations to you 3. Let's see. There's no alliances. Makes sense. Okay, Danielle, Frankie, and Nicole compete. 3rd place in the first part of the HOH. Danielle. 2nd is Frankie, and Nicole wins part 1. Danielle and Frankie compete in part 2. Oh, Danielle wins part 2. Frankie cannot win 8 more competitions. Let's see what's next. Final head of household part 3. Nicole wins final head of household. Congratulations, Nicole. Nicole is going to go ahead and vote out Danielle, bringing Frankie to the finale, which is not that smart in my opinion. Frankie is a comp beast. Why would you take Frankie? Okay. We are at the finale. Let me know who y'all think is going to win. Is it going to be Frankie or Nicole? Let me know in the comments below. And real quick, before we get to the rest of this, over half y'all are not subscribed without reviewing my videos, so make sure to subscribe to my channel. That I would really appreciate it, and make sure to turn on post notifications. But anyways, let's get back to this. The jury questions the 2 finalists. Here are the votes. Cameron, the first juror, votes to evict Frankie, votes for Frankie to win, not evict. This is not an eviction. This is the winner thingy. The jury. Taylor votes for Frankie to win. Xavier votes for Nicole to win. Josh votes for Frankie. And Danielle votes for Nicole to win. Okay, 3-2. This is pretty close. Frankie wins Big Brother. Congratulations, Frankie. Who is going to be America's favorite? Is it going to be America's favorite Cameron from Big Brother 25? Or is it going to be Josh or Xavier? Let's see. 3rd place is Josh. Then Cameron and Xavier is the fan favorite. This is not too accurate to real life in my, from what I see. A lot of people do not really like Xavier this season of Reindeer Games. But anyways, Frankie has won the season. Congratulations, Frankie. The initial rankings for favorites was Xavier, Cameron, Taylor, Britney, Nicole, Cody, Josh, Frankie, and Danielle. How was Danielle the least popular? That does not make sense at all, y'all. Okay. Let's see. Here's the weekly summary. We've already saw all that. Here's the challenge wins, HOH wins, power veto wins, times nominated, saved veto, and votes received statistics. If you'd like to read all that, go ahead and pause the video now, and you can read everything if you want. Next is the voting chart. Here's the voting chart. We have Britney at the bottom, and Frankie at the top because he won. Pause this if you want to take a screenshot or just read it. But anyways, if y'all enjoyed this video, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, make sure to like and subscribe. Turn on post notifications. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, everyone.